Hello everyone and welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today is a very exciting day. This is a re-release of the Beaver Creek Barlow, and this is one I've been looking forward to bring to you guys since they were actually mentioned by Andy. I think it was quite a few months ago he actually put the order in for these, and I've been really looking forward to getting them in hand, and they've just turned up in the UK yesterday. I picked them up today and they are absolutely fantastic. I mean, the grey was superb, the orange was excellent, but these two are a complete another level. But they come in the standard RoseCraft box, logo, text on either sides, logo on the base, and then you get the barcode with the model number. And the Beaver Creek Barlow, you can see, is RCT006, and then you've got the BBB for Bora Bora Blue, or you have the STG for the Stag. But let's take a look at the knives. Look at these beauties. Now, the grey was fantastic. I loved that. I'm a big fan of sort of muted colours as well as quite bright ones, but the blue and the Stag on this has taken it to a whole new level. Exactly the same as a previous design, so we get the elongated squared off bolsters. We have the interlocking R&C etch on the bolster as well with that line. We have nickel silver pins here, holding on this really vibrant, beautiful Bora Bora blue bone. We have integral liners and bolsters, so that means the bolsters and the liners are all one piece, which makes it easier to build, but also makes it for a classy, sort of clean look. On the back of the knife, you can see you can barely notice the spring down the middle there. Excuse me. On the back, again, same exact quality, Bora Bora blue, nickel silver, the line, and then the squared off bolster. But just look at that. Absolutely beautiful pocket knife. And the thing I love about these knives the most, especially the Beaver Creek Barlow, is it comes with a sheepsfoot blade. How often do you find, I mean, a Barlow with a sheepsfoot blade? It's pretty rare to pick these up. You can find them here and there, but it's not something that gets released quite a lot at the moment. We got the RoseCraft tang stamp. On the back of that then we have Andy Armstrong's Maker's Mark, D2 steel, and RCT006, and the BBB for the Bora Bora blue. But let's take a look at some specs, and then we'll take a look around that Stag, because that Stag is something else. It's really special. So we have a close length then of the Beaver Creek, right about 3.5 inches, so pretty standard size for a RoseCraft Barlow, or any Barlow really. In that, I'm pretty sure Arthur Wright & Sons do exactly the same sort of size for their standard Barlow. 3.5 inches makes it a great 4-finger carry for most people. Slightly larger hands will probably be able to get a definite 4-finger on this, but for me it's plenty big enough in size. The blade length is also going to be UK legal, which is excellent. So the cutting edge we have as just shy of 2.5, and then we have a full blade of just over 2 3/4. So no issues whatsoever with having this in the UK. Great action. Got a nail nick on there, which you can use to open, and it's about a 6.5. But honestly, there's enough blade sticking up that you don't need to use that. You can just pinch it, which is my preferred opening method. But you can see the edge on there, absolutely flawless all the way down on both sides. And then we have the swedging at the top here as well. Of course, this being D2 steel makes it a fantastic work knife. But that is the Bora Bora blue. Pop that up to the side up there. But look at this thing. The Stag. Again, exactly the same design style of this, just with the slightly thicker Stag covers. Honestly, it's a game changer for this knife. It makes it even better than it was originally. Again, you can see the nickel silver pins. They have been smoothed down pretty well when they've been peened on. As you can see, Stag obviously is quite knobbly, quite gnarly, hard to get the pins flat, but they've done a really good job of that. Covers are nicely matched. You can see you've got the nice groove through this side here. A little bit less grooving on the back, but still matched really well in terms of sort of thickness and uniformity. Again, you get the integral bolsters and liners, which of course are lined and squared off. Same pull, but honestly, the way this thing fills the hand with that Stag on there, my sort of back 2 fingers and sort of middle finger really grip onto that, and it makes it a really secure work knife. Now with the blue bone, it's going to be a bit more slick because obviously it's smooth bone. It's going to be more of a gentleman's carry. But if you want something to use as a work knife, the Stag is going to be more robust. If you drop it, it's not going to crack as much as the bone will. But it just adds that extra bit of texture, extra bit of grip to the knife. And you can really, you know, it's nice in hand. Again, on the back, D2 steel, RCT006-STG for the Stag. Again, fantastic action. About a 6.5, again, same as the blue bone, so it's nice to see that they're keeping it uniform across all the models. Swedging, satin finish D2 blade. This thing is going to be going straight in the pocket, and I'm going to be carrying it, but the Stag just really adds something to it. Now, it is genuine Stag. It is red, Chinese red Stag, I believe it is. Of course, because these are made in China. Does that bother me? Nope. Would I be buying them if I wasn't an ambassador? Yeah, because they are just fantastic knives. Not just saying it because Andy sends them to me for free. I was buying them before I was an ambassador, and the quality has remained flawless, and the knives themselves are absolutely perfect. You've got dead center on the Stag, and the blue bone, we are dead center as well. Absolutely superb. Another pattern brought back to life again by Andy. Now, this is one that he actually produced, as you remember, quite early on when it came in the orange bone. I believe it was the best-selling knife. I'm pretty sure it was. He told me it was the best-selling model they had at the time, and it flew off the shelves. So he reordered it in the smoky grey and in the orange for a second run. And then since that's gone, it's come back in the Bora Bora blue and the Stag. But these are going to be available in the States from Friday, and that is going to be the 21st. Now, I know they are at Heine Haynes because that's where I picked them up from today. So I imagine they'll be up in about a week's time. They're generally a few days behind at Heine Haynes. But if you want to order them, I'm sure if you give them a call, they'll be more than happy to push an order through before they go up on the site. But they're just two fantastic knives. And, I mean, if you just want one of them, personally, I'd be going for the Stag. And previously, normally I wouldn't really be saying that. I'd say I prefer the slimmer bone, but honestly, the Stag makes this thing superb. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review of these two new re-releases of the RoseCraft blades, Beaver Creek Barlow, of course RCT006. If you're going to pick these up off the RoseCraft website, you can use my discount code Slippy10 for 10% off as well. Nice little bit of discount for you there, save on some postage. But please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.